Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a really good day. Girl, I look like I work in a freaking tropical resort waiting for the hot tourists to come so I can flirt with them so they can give me bigger tips. But anyways, that is besides the point. How are you guys? If you are new to my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I'm basically your new messy best friend. How about that? So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be really grateful. As a growing channel, it really helps me out a lot. But okay, now that we've done that messy intro, this video is actually very serious. So I wanted just to welcome you guys with a lot of love and gratitude, but I do have a lot to talk to you guys about, and it's not pleasant. It involves violence, so trigger warning on that. And so let's get started, because this I wouldn't even consider this tea, to be honest, but it's something that happened that I have to share with you guys. 4 of you already wrote to me to do this video, so shout out to you 4. Thank you for always having my back. But anyways, okay, so it's Demi. She is a YouTuber, social media influencer. She's friends with a bunch of YouTubers. She went to Trisha Paytas' wedding. Like, you know, she's like one of the the it girls on social media. Well, anyways, she posted that she was the victim of a attack, and I'm gonna read to you everything she wrote and show you all of her stories. I'm gonna put them up here. I'm gonna try and be a professional YouTuber, but it is really unpleasant, so I'm just letting you guys know. But this is what happened. So she writes, "I'm so sad. I was assaulted and beat up by @Max Montana's best friend. He ripped my hair out and beat me up on the steps of a house at my most vulnerable." I can never say that word. "I couldn't defend myself because I was on steep steps, but he took advantage of me. I did absolutely nothing to the guy, but he couldn't deal with the fact of me flirting with his BFF. So he took effect." So she is saying that this mysterious guy, which I know who is, and I will share with you in a second, and you probably saw the title of the video and the thumbnail. So obviously it's Denzel. She's saying that he couldn't take the fact that she was flirting with his BFF. So I don't know if she's implying that he was jealous, or he didn't like that she was flirting with his best friend to begin with. "I am bleeding from falling on the steps and full of scrapes. Everyone did nothing but watch and stare as I screamed for help. I couldn't hit back, including @Max Montana." Then she showed this picture and says, "Tore all my hair off and I couldn't find the rest of my hair. But I do know one thing, and this is a hate crime, @Max Montana." Then she posted this video and said, She posted this video and said, 1, 2, 3, here we go. "I left the party with my hair braided back, thank God, but that doesn't justify what was done to me and everyone watching me get my ass beat on steep steps. I had no control and was caught so off guard. Also threatened that he would do it time and time again. If everyone can please help me find him. He's overly tall and African American." Well, it just so happens that a lot of people started sharing this story, and he was found, and he turned out to be Denzel, which is a really big YouTuber. He has 1.8 million followers. He also has a podcast. He's always invited to like the biggest parties. He's really loved. Like, a lot of people love him. I think he's hilarious. I watch a lot of his videos that he's done, and he's really funny. I love the way he edits. I love when he just sits and eats in and out in his car. But she posted that this is the man that beat the fuck out of me. So then she posted this other picture and said, "This huge ass man had the nerve to pound on me on the stairs where I had no control. Mind you, he is 6'7". How about," and then she writes, "How about you give it a go and see if you can last a second getting boxed and your hair ripped out by him." So then she posted this picture, says, "Karma will find you, big guy." And then she's just sharing like a lot of reposts that, you know, her fans are reposting and friends. And then she shows this picture where she says, from being dragged along the stairs trying to find my balance. Then she posted this lengthy post and says, thank you everyone for all the messages. It really fills my heart to see many people I have around me that care so much. This should have never happened. Him and I had an argument over a boy that I liked, that's his best friend, and it resulted in violence on his behalf. I've always known I was not liked, admired, or cared for by his body language and facial expressions. Yet I have always tried to keep the peace and say hi, give a hug. I had a crush on a guy, big fucking deal. No justification to get ugly and humiliate me in front of your people. For that moment, I got a taste of what other girls like me around the world might go through. And let me tell you, your face in the concrete and not knowing what's going to happen next is not hopeful. I'm fine, I'll be good, but I pray for everyone else around the world that doesn't have a platform to share their stories. I love you. Then she posted this picture where you can see the black and blue bruises on her eye. So, as I have it understood, she liked his best friend. She has a crush on his best friend, and I guess he didn't like it. It could be for two reasons. He was jealous, he liked the best friend too, or he liked her, or he was transphobic and didn't want her hitting on his best friend. Whatever the case is, violence is never the answer. And when you're highly intoxicated and in these parties, people go and do all sorts of crazy ass things and you never know what they have in their system to get that violence. It's so easy to beat someone when they're in no position to stand up for themselves. So, Demi, I am completely on your side because even if you were rude to him, let's say, he could respond and do better, okay? Violence is never the answer. Like, you can curse somebody out, you can say, bitch, I don't like you, and he can say, well, bitch, I don't like you either, and he can call you ugly, you can call him ugly, you can call him tall, he can call you whatever, your nose is dumb, whatever the case, you can curse the shit out of each other without getting violent. Because once one of the people does a violent act on the other, that person is fully wrong with everything, okay? Violence is never the answer. And just because she had a crush on his friend, it does not give him the right to do it. I understand if she came and started attacking his best friend and he wanted to defend his best friend and got in the way and, you know, beat her, but like, whatever. Like, if somebody is attacking you, you're defending yourself, like, okay, I get it. But if what she is saying is true and she's just saying that they had words because she liked his best friend, that is no reason to get violent. So if this is true, you guys, I'm so disappointed in Denzel. I really enjoyed his content, but I'm waiting to see if he responds to anything. He hasn't responded so far, but if he does, I will let you guys know. It's just very disturbing to see this, and you know what she says about people, especially, you know, in the trans community, going through this every single day with your head on the concrete, like, that is the scariest thing in the world. So I wish her a lot of healing, not only physically but mentally, because when you go through these things, your mental health really takes it takes a toll on your mental health. So I'll let you guys know what comes up from this, but it's just so gross to see two amazing people get into this really disgusting act. And you know, if everything, you know, comes to light, and you know, I'm very curious to see what he has to say. You know, he's probably going to deny everything. It's very rare for any influencer to take full accountability. So, but we'll see what he says. But you know, I'm sure he's going to share his side of the story. So I'll keep you guys updated. Till then, you guys, violence is never the answer. We can talk about it. You can dislike someone, curse the shit out of somebody else, but never get violent. So I love you guys so much. I am so incredibly grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Me and my tropical ass, we're gonna go and sit down because I went hiking today again. Bitch, I'm so proud of myself. Listen, Listen, that's why I'm so red. But anyways, I gotta go. I just had a smoothie. And I'm gonna go sit down and watch a little bit of How I Met Your Father with Hilary Duff because it's so fucking good. Demi, girl, shoot me a DM. You're gonna be okay. Bye, honey. And Denzel, you should be ashamed of yourself.